Hey everybody, welcome to my office here at Enhanced Management Services headquarters, located in beautiful northeastern Pennsylvania. We thought we'd take a break from typing the blog this week and bring you another one of our world-famous vlogs. So now, as you know, we've been talking about ICD-10 diagnosis codes for some time now, and we finished up a two-part blog series just last week. Our goal as your billing company is to provide you with the most up-to-date information possible. The good news for you is you won't have to worry about the mechanics. That's what you have us for, or you should have Enhanced for if you're not yet a client. Our certified ambulance coder staff will be more than ready to go once October 1st implementation date rolls around. Just look at the ICD-10 book. It's a brick. Not only does it weigh a ton, but check out the size of the font of the contents inside. It's chock full of every medical condition scenario that you can possibly think of. I want to simply take this time to have a virtual meeting with all of you out there in the provider world, because this change in the diagnosis code structure is so big, it's one of those things that can easily be downplayed. So I can hear some of you right now. It's the billing company's job to worry about this, or I'm just a paramedic or an EMT, let the guys in the office worry about that thing. Trust me, thinking like that will lead us all to a place we don't want to go. And that place is interrupted payments. You know, those nice checks that get delivered regularly to help you pay for services that you provide to the community? Well, basically, if we don't get this right at all levels of EMS, the money is going to dry up, and it's going to dry up fast. I hope you've been reading all of our blog posts and have been following what ICD-10 means for you. Really, it all comes down to the documentation and the quality of the information, especially the written narratives contained in the patient care reports you put together. There are an additional 55,000 codes in this book compared with the last version. And the reason for this is that the federal government is requiring that we all report more information about the healthcare provided in the United States. ICD-10 is old and outdated, and it really became very rigid and unadaptable to new procedures in healthcare scenarios. ICD-10, the new version, allows for expansion and the incorporation of new technology and healthcare techniques, including the reporting of modern EMS scenarios. As the healthcare picture in the United States has changed drastically just over the past few decades, most notably changes in the way we do EMS, so must the reporting structure change to accommodate those changes. The most interesting changes from version 9 to version 10 is the inclusion of a lot of detail elements represented in the coding structure. There are now going to be provisions for left and right. Location is important. You know, those words we throw around in healthcare, distal and proximal and medial and lateral, all those references along with the mechanism of injuries, combinations of injuries and illnesses, the ability of the coding system to adapt to change, and the list goes on and on. But the bottom line is, there's no way that we, here in the billing office, can meet the demands of this new coding initiative unless we have the buy-in from you. You guys are the ones out in the street every day doing the transports and preparing the documentation. Think detail now. Greater detail than you've ever before documented in your patient care reports. Start to change your mindset today, and when October 1st comes around, your documentation will meet the new requirements, and everyone in your billing office, well, hopefully your billing office is us, here at Enhanced, we'll be ready to go with no interruptions in cash flow. Look, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you for what you do out on the street. Help us out. Let's get ready. Come October 1st, we're going to be ready for this thing. Thanks. Have a good week.